So I thought we'd have a look at my Jon Ruda 389 glider here, running a 6NZ Cat 15 I believe it is. Pretty nice engine, not too much horsepower, about 470 horsepower. Figured we'd take it for a cruise. Now here it is. All pretty stock, I haven't had too much upgrades done to it. Paint job, I chose the colours, and here's the interior. So I just got an ultra wide monitor recently, and as you can see I've got the head tracking on. So what I've done is I'm recording as if the screen is a normal 1440p monitor. I've cut off the sides here so you won't have the black bars on YouTube, but you might not be seeing exactly what I'm seeing here. Now, I've been working on learning the 18 speed with my shifter here. I've got one of those truck knobs coming shortly, which has the range and the splitter. For the moment, I've been using these two buttons here for range and split, and it's a bit annoying, but it works. Just got to kind of make sure you're driving a bit straighter. And yeah, I'm going to take a break from talking for a moment so you can hopefully be able to hear the engine, and we'll get going. I'm halfway through a mission here. Well, not a mission, a delivery. We've come from, I think we've come from here, and still got a fair ways to go. 15 hours. Probably won't finish the whole trip on here. Thought I'd check in. This is what I've been playing. Anyway, give it a go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, red light. Not ideal. I've been using the indicator with these paddle shifters here, and it can be a bit annoying because you'll go to turn and then you're kind of stuck with the paddle shifter turning on. It doesn't always turn off automatically, I've been finding. So with this Jon Ruda truck, I've been really enjoying the interior on it. It's super clean, as you can see, and unlike the SCS truck, actually got a little shifter there. Because I'm using this knob, I keep forgetting to change into the different ranges whenever I get stuck at lights like that from neutral. However, this is pretty much my first time driving manual normally, and you know, learning the 18 speed straight up has been pretty different. But I think I'm getting the hang of it. I feel like it's going to be a lot easier once you get the splitter. And I can kind of float the gears there. I guess it kind of drops it out sometimes. Then I just had to pull the clutch there. But it's weird, the RPM seems to change a bit sometimes, I've been finding. Can do it, I'm going to keep practicing. Well, on 1500. There we go. Grinded a little bit, but it worked. I've been not taking a wrong turn here. Been playing European Truck Simulator, and I think what I prefer most about American is they tend to allow you to go much faster. In European, I think the max speed's 90 kilometers or something, whereas here they let you do 100 miles per hour sometimes. We've got to change the range there. I'm rolling backwards. Stalled a bit. Good. So once I'm in these high speeds, I find going manual fine. However, when I'm just running this, in these situations, I find it not super enjoyable when you have to stop and start every few seconds. But I think that just comes with time. I think I've lost my train of thought here. What were we talking about? The speeds, differences between American and European track. I think definitely prefer these American trucks, but the European trucks are much easier to control. I will say that. If I play this one. Wondering, I've got the JVX3 graphics mod running, as well as Project Next Gen graphics, and all of my settings are set to as high as possible, and I think I'm getting about 60 frames per second, but considering on a 34-inch monitor, that's actually not too bad, but not the best. I have got quite a good graphics card. I mean, the game's quite good looking, so I won't complain. I think I was stopping for some reason, yeah. Oh, so I've just done a loop. That's ridiculous. I got the checkpoint I had here. It's alright, we've done a little test drive. I think I was gonna stuff up here to sleep. I think I'll move that there. 9 PM. Alright, let's just do a loop and we'll turn it around here. Good, I've got a full tank. Yeah, I've gotta just keep practicing doing all these things at once, whilst also commentating over the top of it. You know, when you've never done it before, it's really a fair bit more difficult than you would expect. Just even. I've been doing some reading and people are talking about starting off in high gears and all, but unless I start off what's that? Unless I start off in about 1 and I can never get going. Don't even get me started on the hill starts. If I got stopped here, I'd be rolling backwards. We're on the right track. We're good. One last thing for my setup I've got here that I want to get. I want to grab one of those 12-inch Moza wheels. 'Cause I think I mentioned it in the last video, but I do have the Moza R5 now, and hell of a lot better than that Thrustmaster I was using. Definitely enjoying it. Although in truck simulator games you don't get a whole lot of force feedback, but and you can't feel the belt like you can in the Thrustmaster, which was a bit irritating. These graphics mods, they tend to look really good during the day, but I've noticed once it comes to the night time, it tends to be a bit too bright. But still looks pretty good. I'm not using the reshade that would come with it. Be the most annoying driver if this was a real stalling all these lights. And per my last video, I've used the shifter a whole lot more now, and once I kind of broke it in past that real initial new stage, it feels a lot better now. The sequential's still quite tight, but this is pretty much the perfect amount of tension you would have on it, at least for what I can feel using it. For this engine, I've got the, probably hear it right now, the Slav Jerry sound mod. His sound mods are just free. Quite like them. Sounds better than the stock ones anyway. For that cruise control, since I'm just chilling now. Usually try not to drive at night too much. You don't really get to see the environment you're driving through. I like all the little features Truck Simulator has, like when you use high beams, they'll turn off as you're driving past traffic on the opposite side, or when it's raining and you put the wipers up, the wipers automatically adjust depending on how strong the rain is. It's quite cool. Jake brake sounds awesome on here. I think that's the other thing I miss when I've been playing Euro Truck, is you don't really get a nice Jake brake on it. You can engine brake, but it's not quite the same, I don't think. I've tried a couple of trucks, but this is the only one that I've actually stuck with. Yeah. Not sure how to check it. I think you can check how much miles I've driven. I'd say 4,400 miles, and that BNL was mine, but I gave it to Frederick here, and this was the first truck I drove to Kenworth, and bought this one used, the 5700 XE. I wanted to grab one of these so I could get the, I think it's a fleet setup, and then you can buy one new. I think this model's quite cool, so I want to grab one of those. For mods, this is the only one I've got at the moment. Yeah, but I was planning to get a new truck. I want to save a couple in a garage and get my own garage going rather than just giving them to employees over and over. But I ended up spending all that money on getting more employees set up with trucks than that. But I think you just exponentially make more money. It's easier to get it going that way, and then you just start earning more and more money each day. I think that's probably the best way to do it. So we're about an hour away from the rest stop. Just cruise on over there and see where we're at once we're there.
Subscribe.
Yeah. Oh, I had my foot on the clutch and not the brake. I don't think I even got fined for that. Oh no. Alright, we'll get out of here. Leave the scene of the crime. Oops. Yeah, I think my setup isn't quite healthy, but I'm having a lot of trouble right foot braking, and then I use my left foot for the brake and the clutch. Getting me into situations like that. I've been trying to actually unlearn it for this game, trying to just actually right foot brake. I mean, I'm driving like a race car here when I brake with my left foot. But I think my other complaint about this R5 here, that there's stupid little things under the table that you use to mount it on the table, and they kind of hit your knees. So I'm in a bit of an awkward spot for it, where I can't quite move my right leg to the brake comfortably. I'm sure I can adjust that. I think I just need to move the pedals forward more. Should have probably downshifted before there, I think. Yeah, that's where having the range and split here gets a bit annoying too. I think people recommend hot shifting into odd gears, but I don't know if that's correct or not. We're in 6. Shift 8. Give that. Yeah, I don't know if that didn't feel right. But we're back in business anyway. I find these long stretches of straight road quite beautiful when we're comparing them to the European ones, because you kind of get lots of all these windy roads and all, and you have to slowly go through them. There's something quite relaxing about just putting the cruise control on and going straight through the desert. 11 PM. I'm not playing with fatigue mode because whilst I don't skip sleeping, because as I said, I don't like driving at night. But that's stupid. Your car just starts yawning every 2 seconds if you're a little bit over the time you've got to sleep. And once it starts, very irritating. I do have fine set on, but yeah, the fatigue mode stays off. I just go to sleep every night, usually, depending on how the trip's going. Oh, wait. One thing I've got to get used to as well. There's some parts of the map that I find you'll be like going 70 and then it just suddenly changes, and it changes up to 60, then it's 40. There's not really much rhyme or reason for it. Fine, in Australia, or at least in the streets, a bit more obvious when the speeds are going to change. We're almost at our destination. There's a driveway, I can't really see it. I think this is it. Am I pulling in the wrong way? Caravan park. Oh shit. There we go. Wait. And we get the beautiful daytime weather now. There we go. Look at that chrome. Not sure what they were just saying, my drivers were up to something. About fuel. Anyway, if you... Oh, just got about $40,000. Not too bad. Anyway, if you check this out, thanks for watching. Maybe like and subscribe if you're interested. I like the idea of just doing plain driving videos, maybe without commentary, but you know, if you have any feedback on what you're seeing, let me know. Just making these for fun, really. Yeah, thanks for watching.